Hey, what's up, y'all? It's D about to react to this vid by Tommy NFG. It's titled 2026 Will Heal Us. Please, I'm ready for this year to be over. The year started out real strong for me. It was real good, but it ended a little rough. It has ended a little rough for me. So I'm ready for this year to be done, to be finito, and I'm ready for a brand new start. Okay, we got Grand Theft Auto in the thumbnail. But anywho, let's hear what he got to say. Let's watch.
2020s so far have been a bit
Mickey Mouse.
Rough to say the least. Soon we're going to be 6 years into this decade, and a lot of people are saying there hasn't been an it year for us. And I speak for all human beings on Earth when I say 2025 was not that it year. It's hard to find a single soul that was even positive on the internet this year. And I may be a part of that hating, sure, but I blame everyone else for that. The internet made me negative this year and turned me into a villain. It seems that any voter this year was prepared to...
Listen, the videos that people send me, y'all send me the negative shit, so I gotta speak negatively on it. What I'm gonna do? It's my job. What I'm gonna do?
Fight in the street and get ready for war. And by I mean the president of the United States invading a country for oil.
I think you're going to find that there's a very receptive ear to doing exactly what they're doing.
He is so ugly.
And very soon we're going to start doing it on land too. Venezuela. How about we're buying oil from Venezuela? When I left, Venezuela was ready to collapse. We would have taken it over. We would have gotten all that oil. It would have been right next door.
If we look back at when I talk about the 8 years of the past, we got 2016, obviously for Gen Z, with a mix of 2017 and 2018. Great music was coming out. Great movies were coming out. Things were actually affordable. For the 2000s, you had 2007 for the millennials, mainly with the same things Gen Z had for 2016. It's a damn shame. I should have bought a house back in 2007 instead of being a dumbass kid. The boomers were right. I wasn't working hard enough as a 4-year-old back then. So now I have to pay the sins of being lazy and spending $1 million for a shack of a house. So currently we're still looking for that it year of the 2020s, and we may have to look no further because 2026 may be the one to save us. As a matter of fact, if you're broke now, then lock in and don't be by next year. Find a job and do the horror of working because we're getting so much content next year. And of course, we gotta start off with none other than GTA 6. In the moment GTA 6 drops,
yeah,
you know right now,
it's the end though, right?
Will matter to people in life.
Jobs are gonna go unmanned for weeks on end. Babies globally will starve from fathers not feeding them. Scratch that. I'm acting like dads even take care of their kids. It's GTA 6 though, so mothers as well will probably neglect their babies. It's not to pass y'all, alright? Women play games too now, so the baby starving will be an equality effort. My prediction is for at least the first couple of days it's out, certain establishments will have problems with employees not showing up. People are smart. They will save up their sick days or pay time off to make sure they can play. And technically, they wouldn't be wrong in using those days off, which is awesome.
If I can't play it on Mac, I'm not playing it. So I hope that's an option. I don't fucking know how it works. I'm not a gamer. But if it's not available on my MacBook, I'm not buying a whole system for one game. So there's that. Let me look it up.
Will not be happening. This is a game that's been 8 years in the making. People were making fake unboxing videos of it back in 2016.
Oh, God. There it is. There it is, people. There. Oh my God!
With it, you're gonna have a new wave of content
yes.
creators become big off it. Shameless plug, hopefully that's my gaming channel, by the way, make sure y'all sub. Which then will create even more great content for the year. Same thing happened with GTA 5. Like, so many channels we grew up with got big off it. It's one of the reasons the Sidemen started to blow up, them playing GTA 5 together. And we didn't even talk about how good the story's gonna be. First, you're gonna have 2 different people you can play from, which I know is one less than GTA.
No, it says no. It says it's launching on PS5 and Xbox with no mention of Mac. And Rockstar has a poor history of Mac ports due to technical challenges. Ooh, it's a dub. I'm not doing
that. Because you got Lucius Finance you can play as. Or Jason, who you can mog everyone as.
Also, the technical part of trying to set shit up to play as well, I already know it's gonna piss me off. Yeah, I assumed it would be on Mac, but yeah, no, so no.
You got 2 options. You do the cracking or get cracked yourself. Also, GTA 6 Online is going to be so generational. You'll be able to go in different types of servers. They'll have YouTuber servers, or streamer servers, as well as roleplay servers for people who specifically like one thing. The amount of beefs and gangs that are going to be in these servers is going to be off the charts. Also, you know, those GTA 6 playlist nights with the homies is the type of stuff you'll be telling your kids. Doing that in GTA 5 with my friends during quarantine saved my mental health. And they'll definitely have way more options of games.
I remember in college I bought an Xbox because I was just bored. Okay, I was bored. I think I was like on break or something. I didn't go back home anyway. And I bought like 5-6 games. I played it probably like 3-4 times. And that was it. Just collecting dust. I waste hundreds and hundreds of dollars. I had no interest in continuing to play. So, yeah, I'm not making that mistake again.
To pick and better ways for players to make it. The system for it was made over 10 years ago, so with 2026 tech, it'll be like the first iPhone versus the newest one. It shouldn't compare. We're also gonna have a map that's double the size of the last map, with new different types of transportation that we haven't gotten. Hopefully no more Oppressor MK2s. Knowing Rockstar, they'll add a version of it that's even worse than the last one. With all this time waiting, the anti-cheat better be ironclad. I'm talking, if someone gets caught cheating, they get executed publicly in front of Rockstar HQ. Cheaters ruined the last GTA Online, so I'd be damned if they do it again. That's the majority of GTA 6, but if you thought games were done, you would be wrong. Marvel's releasing Wolverine, which off the trailer already looks peak. I'm not even a big Wolverine fan like that, but I'll definitely cop it. It's also graphics, so no ass censoring. You could completely destroy someone's guts in 4K 60 FPS. That might have sounded
Game also
2 is releasing. Pretty fun.
I don't know what's wrong with me, but it makes me nauseous. Like if I remember I bought Red Dead Redemption and I bought this other game, Fallout or something. I don't remember, but I bought these games and just the navigation after literally a few minutes, I start getting like sick, like physically sick. And I looked it up before and they said it's a thing, but yeah, apparently there's not much you can do about it. They just said, oh, if you just keep, I guess, torturing yourself, you get used to it, I guess, over time. But I'm just like, fuck that. So that's the other thing. I couldn't play for long periods of time.
If you haven't played it, you're someone who explores the ocean in a submarine and tracks down creatures.
The motion,
a big complaint with the first one that people had is that it wasn't multiplayer until now. Subnautica 2 is going to have co-op with up to 4 people, so you and the whole gang can play it together. 007 First Light is releasing, which is a James Bond spin-off game, and everyone loves a little spy game action. You're going to have different types of ways you can assassinate people, and you can drive in it for the first time. Being able to hack through the car and doing whatever type of gizmo things spy movies have in cars. A couple other games. Resident Evil is getting a new game. Gears of War is getting a new game. Fable is getting a new game. There may be some more games I'm missing, but if we're being honest, GTA 6 overrides all these by 10x. While all these are coming out, we're of course going to have the biggest worldwide sporting event, the World Cup of 2026. And good news is, for any lazy Americans who can't get off the couch to get a new passport, we got home advantage, so you can drive that F-150 with a 3-patty burger in your right hand straight down to the stadium. You're gonna see Americans who shit on soccer all the time pulling up just because it's here. And since people around the world already come to the World Cup, it's predicted to be the biggest and most visited one ever. Compared to Qatar, we got so much land and places visitors can stay at. This is all assuming, though, if we can get tickets for it. A nosebleed is going to be going for like 5 bands here. Scalpers may be the ones to ruin the event, but I'll keep my hopes up. We're also starting off great because Israel got eliminated in the qualifiers. And in 2 of their games, they scored 0 points on who they were against. Unfortunately, this time, one was not promised 3,000 years ago for them. That card no longer works, and they'll have to get their wins by skill from now on. All the matches are being hosted in major cities in America.
Yeah, we have 8 matches that are going to be here. I need to know what are the dates so I can leave. Traffic is already horrendous here. I don't want to be here. And then people tend to gather downtown specifically, which is where I live. And that also irritates me. I don't want to be around that many people. I have to go.
LA, Seattle, New York, Boston, Miami. For some reason, though, you have a couple of games held in Kansas City. What billionaire in Missouri paid for this shit? It was almost perfect. Ain't no one coming from around the world to the U.S. thinking about visiting Missouri. I wouldn't be surprised if people around the world haven't heard what Missouri is. I'm worried they wouldn't even feel comfortable being there. You know they're getting all types of slurs ripped at them for being there. The games in Canada are going to be in
June through July?
The games in Mexico are going to be in Mexico City, Guadalajara, and Monterrey. The amount of creators and celebs there is probably going to be the most the World Cup has ever seen. Speed of my prediction is going to be a celebrity there. I'm talking crap.
It's June 11th to July 19th in LA. I have to go.
You wouldn't believe. He's already bigger globally than he is in the States. He's going to be out there interviewing Ronaldo and all the soccer players. You know, too, the crowds here are going to be wild. People are going to be fighting the opposition team, jumping the barriers. Countries with conflicts with each other are going to have the crowds beefing. I didn't mention, but this isn't going to be big just because of the amount of games. It's also 16 more teams than the last one. With the amount of matches going from 64 to 104. Seeing the political climate now, there is a real possibility of countries matching up with each other that hate each other. Can you imagine America versus Canada? We haven't had the best relationship this year. Both countries are going to be throwing up the sets to each other. France versus Senegal. I know Senegal won't make it that far, but this would be crazy because of France's colonial history with it. If Senegal won it, they would never live that down. Now we can move on to movies and TV shows because, man, this shit about to hit. Marvel's about to cook this year with Spider-Man and Avengers. Something Marvel can never go wrong with is a new Spider-Man movie. And the fact the whole universe is reset is going to give so many opportunities. There's already a lot of predictions on who the villain might be and what twist may come up. The Punisher and the Hulk are already confirmed in it. There's also predictions that Scorpion might be the villain. Tombstone is confirmed in it too. And since Zendaya's chopped ass finally isn't in the timeline anymore. That's a joke, by the way, guys. Calm down. Sadie Sink is confirmed in the cast, and although it's not fully confirmed now, everyone's assuming she's the new Mary Jane. Tom Holland, we all understand this is what you're gonna make. I'm saying that like he didn't just get married to Zendaya in real life, which is good because that means I got a chance, right, guys? We're around the same age, so
Stop.
It makes sense. In Avengers Doomsday, I don't gotta watch it yet. Dr. Doom as a villain will be peak. I'm not a big comic book fan, so I haven't seen or read much of him as a villain. But who needs that when TikTok edits already show me how much more this has? The fit alone shows me he won't be f***ing around. And since this is two movies connected, it's rumored to be an Infinity War type of ending movie to lead to Secret Wars. People were walking out that movie theater crying, so potentially expect that with this. We also got Toy Story 5 coming out. I know a lot of people didn't like on it, but the concept for this one makes me have higher hopes. The whole plot is the toys fighting for children's attention after they got taken over by iPads. With this evil-looking iPad or lily pad ready to destroy them, this character has potential to be the Lotso of Toy Story villains. Only thing we can hope is the story's written good. So far, it sounds like a good concept. And some more childhood nostalgia, Shrek 5 is coming out. I'm less sure about this one, and looking at the character designs,
why did Max come up with?
Him and Donkey look like if I told ChatGPT to generate what it thinks Shrek and Donkey look like. I know they have to upgrade the character designs for modern times. It just looks off. The Super Mario Galaxy movie should recover from this potential loss. The visuals are gonna look so insane and mind-boggling. Super Mario Galaxy off purely aesthetic just feels nice. If you watch gameplay of it now with HD graphics, it holds up so good. Me personally, I like it better than the Super Mario Odyssey aesthetic. The Michael Jackson biopic is releasing. I'm gonna be in theaters dressed like Michael, staring at the screen just like this.
Oh my god, I can't believe him.
They did their thing with picking Jafar Jackson because the way he transitioned from Thriller Michael to Bad Michael was perfect. And it's gonna include all of Michael Jackson's errors if they don't split it up, hopefully. Which means the movie could be 3.5 hours.
Oh my god.
In that 3.5 hours, I'm enjoying every bit of it. It's gonna be showing how he made some of his most famous songs and apparently business dealings he did. And if you know how much Michael got over by the music industry, it's gonna have some juicy drama. Hey,
that's like damn near a part-time shift. I don't want to see no movie that's over 2 hours. When it's starting to get over 2 hours, I'm checking out. I'm over it.
And it was as soon as he started requesting rights to his music to the media, he was in the same lane as the Diddler and the worst predator to exist. Some notable mentions for movies releasing as well: Dune Part 3, Hunger Games: Sunrise on the Reaping, Moana live action, Mortal Kombat 2, Supergirl, The Odyssey. I probably missed some. That shit.
I don't care about any of these. Wow. I'll probably watch Batman. Oh, Jordan Peele has another film. Let's see. Jesus. Flops. Oh no! Project Hail Mary. I watched this trailer on my Patreon. That's I'm excited about. That I need to see after reading the book. I have to see how they bring that to life. Great book.
To be good enough with everyone though. And we'll end it off with the TV shows coming out. The Boys is having its final season come out. And according to the cast and directors, it's gonna be the most graphic one. If you've watched The Boys, you know how insane that is. There is scenes of people getting ripped in half on the show. I'm scared how much further they're gonna take it. They're also not hiding who they're mimicking because take a wild guess of who this may be alluding to. With the poster, you can get at it already. Homelander's definitely gonna do the sickest he's ever done. It's good they're wrapping it up like this and not extending it because popularity. They could easily go for a couple more seasons and have people watching. In the long term, it would ruin how cohesive the show is and make it kind of bad towards the end. Invincible Season 4 is coming out. They've been cooking a lot more than I thought they could after watching the first season. The problem with all these Amazon Prime Video shows is now you gotta pay to get the ads off. They get us every time because I am watching this with no ads. On another website that's name shall not be disclosed and is totally legal to watch on. The second season of the One Piece live action is coming out. I'm surprised because I did not know they would take it this far. It was loved so much though that it got greenlit for a second season. Dexter is also coming back with a new TV show. Daredevil Born Again is getting a second season.
And I loved the original Dexter, but there's been so many spinoffs. I haven't watched none of them. If any of them are worth watching, please let me know. But it's just been like, I think I did try to watch one spinoff and I wasn't fucking with it. I forgot which one. But yeah, it's like, brother, wrap it up. Give it a rest. Resurrection. Because yeah, didn't he die or something? I'm over it.
With a new TV show. Daredevil Born Again is getting a second season. As well as something a little smaller, Blade Runner is getting its own show. You guys know that one audio. You look lonely. I can fix that. Yeah, that thing. So far, the visuals look good. That was the main reason people liked the 2017 version. To end it off, a couple of more shows that are releasing. A Knife of the Seven Kingdoms, aka a Game of Thrones prequel. Fallout Season 2. Knife of the Seven...
Okay, I will watch this one. Because I tried to watch House of Dragons. Maybe I just didn't give it enough time. But I got very bored. I stopped watching it. But maybe I will check this one out. I will watch this one.
Kingdoms, aka a Game of Thrones prequel. Fallout Season 2. Euphoria Season 3. We gonna be more than fed in TV shows. And that's everything I got.
Oh, you know what this reminds me of? I never watched Season 2 of Wheel of Time. I really, really liked the first season. It was so good. And I know that people were complaining about it. People who read the books. I didn't read the books, child, so I didn't care about the comparisons and all the books, but I didn't care about none of that. But the actual show for Season 1 was good. And I remember they announced that there was a Season 2 and I meant to watch it, but I never did. I need to watch that. That was a while ago. I need to look it up. But yes, there is a lot of TV and whatnot that is coming out. I will definitely be tuned in to the things that I'm interested in. It looks like it's a lot of mid though. I'm not into like a lot of the superhero stuff and some of the fantasy stuff. I like some fantasy, but just it'd be too much. Too much superhero shit, too much fantasy shit to where I'm just like, all right, most of this is just not for me personally. But the stuff that I am interested in, I can't wait to see in 2026. So yeah, I think we will have a much better year. Okay, y'all who have had a rough 2025, just hold on. Okay, it's gonna get better. I promise. Y'all let me know what y'all think though, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye.